So in point in time recovery, this is the scenario. So there is a database, healthy database up and running. There is no issue. So there are some tables in it: A table, B table, C table, D table, E table, F table. So Sunday, we have this data and we took full backup. Then Monday, same data. So for each table, some data is increasing. Let's assume, so under A, we have added 1, here 2, B2, C3, D4, E5, F6. By mistake, someone has deleted D4 table on Tuesday. Okay, so we don't know who has deleted and why is deleted. So something happened on Tuesday. Then Wednesday came. So every day we are taking differential backup, right? D1, D2. So D3. This is full backup, F1. So here some more data inserted. Let's assume here we have inserted so small a, small b, small c, small d, small e. So here also we inserted a, b, b, c, c, b, e, f. GH. This is Wednesday. On Thursday, some developer went to database, tried to access this D4 table. He could not access this table, and he found out somebody has deleted by mistake. Now he came to us and asking to recover this D4 table. Okay, this is D table. So we need to recover this table. What can we do? Actually, daily we are taking differential backup. If we restore database up to D4, we will get the same deleted table again. Because D2 in the D2 table already deleted. Okay, so if you restore up to D1, okay, you will not get all these additional information because each table is filling day to day. So we need up to this data, up to D4, we need up to everything inserted data. Additionally, we need deleted table as of D4. This is the scenario. So what we can do is we can take F1, we can take D1.
Yes.
Okay, so we will restore this F1 D1 with another name as a next cloning database, additional database, not same database. Because if I restore in the same database, I will lose all the information. So from D1 to D2, we have inserted some more data. So data should not be disturbed, existing data in other tables. So to recover D4 table, I'll take F1 and D1. I'll restore as a different database. For example, let's assume this is DB1. So I'll restore F1 and D1 as a DB1 copy.
Okay.
Okay. So time to time we are taking log backups also, right? Every 15 minutes.
Yes.
So we will take that log backup. For example, just assume now time is 2:12. So every 15 minutes we are taking. That means 2 o'clock we have taken log backup. 2:15 also we will take log backup, right?
Yes.
Somebody by mistake deleted in the time frame between 2 to 2:15. We know exact time. So for example, somebody deleted this on 2 o'clock, 3 minutes, 250 milliseconds. This is the exact time. So after 2 o'clock, whenever, see, 2:15 backup will be there. So in this 2:15 backup, log backup, you have all this deleted information before deleting information also. So what we can do is, we will take this log backup, 2:15 log backup. We will restore this up to 250, they have deleted, right? So we will restore up to 203, 249. If we restore it by 1 second, 1 millisecond prior, okay, you will get all the table as it is. Did you get my
ये वाला
point?
पार्ट एक बार आप दोबारा बताना ना, ये नीचे जो आपने 215 से 2 से जो 15 का बैकअप हम लोग ले रहे हैं.
See, transaction, what is transaction log backup? Full backup, what is the full backup? Full backup means copy of all the database. Database means what? Data file
Yes.
and log file. Data file means what? Pages, right? So
Yes.
here backup means copy of pages. But what is transaction log backup? Here backup means copy of transactions. So if you are inserting some record, so this insert statement you are copying, right?
Yes.
So for example, here insert happened, update happened, then delete happened. What you will do is, you will re-execute all this statement until delete statement. So then you will get all the information. For example, 250 milliseconds you have deleted. I'll restore this information up to 249 milliseconds.
Okay.
So up to 249 milliseconds, all these statements re-executes.
Yes.
So because of this activity, up to that exact point, whatever the deleted table is there, we will get it back.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the scenario. Let's see the demo. Just a minute. Now I am creating a scenario. I am simulating scenario. The scenario is, have a database. Database name is DB100 and the table name is important table. So in this important table, what I am doing is DB100 database. I am taking full backup. Let's assume this is taken on Sunday, and the differential backup daily, diff1, diff2. So we will take parallelly log backup also, log1, log2. So we delete somewhere in between one table. Okay, then we will recover the table. See this. So first I am creating this database, DB100. Let me execute this, DB100 created, right? So I am entering into the database and creating important table. Okay, important table created. Now I am taking full backup. So let's assume we are taking this on Sunday. Full backup taken, completed. So each time I take backup, I'll insert some records so that it will be real-time simulation. So this is all simulation, no need to worry about. Just let me execute all these statement, then we will discuss everything. So I am inserting some records, then taking log backup, again taking log backup. Every day I am taking 2 log backups. Then let's assume this is on Monday. Monday I am taking differential backup, inserting some records. Okay, then again log backup, then again log backup. Tuesday, I'm taking differential backup again, inserting some records. Tuesday log backup, inserting some records. And Tuesday log backup, inserting some records. Okay. Wednesday, differential backup. Inserting some records. Log backup, inserting some records. Wednesday log backup, inserting some records. Fine. Now come to Thursday. Thursday, here we are starting our demo. Let me delete this. So Thursday, how many backups did we take in? Let me check it. So DB100, fine. We have taken up to Wednesday. Fine. Now let me take Thursday one. Thursday, I'm taking differential backup, then inserting some records, then log backup 1, inserting some records. Okay, I'm not in that database. Fine. So now let's see this. What are the records in it? Select start from important table. So we have how many records? 12 records total. Fine.
12.
Okay. So now I'm dropping the table. I'm dropping this table, important table. At the same time, I'm creating another table within milliseconds. Okay. Let me execute this. Done. Same time, table was dropped, new table was created. Okay. So if you provide time also, if you provide seconds also, you will not get the table because there is a milliseconds difference. So now if you check for important table, you will not get any information because it is deleted. Even it is not showing. So fine. There is no important table. So next Thursday, what happened? Some inserts happen in insert important table 1. Okay. Then let's assume this is Friday, Thursday completed, right? Okay. Friday we are taking again differential backup we need to take. Completed. Log backup also taking. Completed. Some data we have inserted up to here. Somebody came on Friday and told us important table is missing. So now we need to troubleshoot and we need to know the exact time when it was dropped and who was dropped, and we need to recover the table. This is the scenario. Okay, we have our backup strategy. As per backup strategy, time to time we are taking backups. So these are the available backups. So all these are the available backups with us. Fine. Now start the troubleshooting. First, if you want to know any object when it was changed, you need to go to schema changes history. So there is an option schema changes history. Where it is? Go to the database, right click, go to task, not task, go to reports. You can see schema changes history here. Click on this. So here, what do you want to see? I want to see important table. When it was created, when it was deleted. See this drop. Drop was done when? So drop was done at 2:21:18 seconds. Who dropped this? This login information. See this. So somebody with this login name has dropped this. Then immediately we will contact them. We will ask them why it was deleted. Was it intentionally deleted or was it by mistake, or what was his explanation? We will ask him. Then we will give him some guidance. So if he is not intended to delete or drop any object, so we will remove his permission also, because he should not drop any other objects in future. So then we will try to recover the table. This is the time we need to note down this timing. 2:21:18. Let me note it down. 2:21:18. So this is the time. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. So 2:21:18 is the time. Go and check what were the available backups from this point. So how to check existing backup history? So this is the command. We use backup set table, backup media family table. Let me query this. So this is the information. When was it deleted? 2:21:18. Check this time, backup finish date 2:21 here. See, 2:21:18. That means what? So 21:18. Then incremental backup. Okay, differential backup taken. Let me check this. Drop. So after dropping, I directly take differential backup, right? We should have taken log backup. Fine, no problem. So we have this log backup, right? So we can recover that. Fine. So we will do one thing. What we can do is, this is the time. So between this point, it was deleted, right? See this, 2:21. So after 2:20, it was deleted. Between 2:22, it was deleted. Okay. Now what I will do is from this point. So this is differential backup, right? We can do recovery of point in time recovery only with log backups, not differential backup. So I am ignoring this differential backup, right? So I'll take from this point, what is the last available full backup? This one, right? So I'll take this full backup, copy this. Okay. Then what is the available differential backup, recent available differential backup. So this one is differential, this one is differential, this one also differential, this one also differential. So then this one is differential. I cannot consider this one because before, yeah, so
someone deleted the file.
yes, so I am taking this one as a benchmark, last differential backup. Take this one.
Okay.
So after this differential backup, okay, this is the first log backup. From here to here, object was deleted. So I am taking this one also. So if I restore up to this point, what happens? Still, I don't get that table. Okay, I'll get that table, but I don't get up-to-date information. So then I need to go to here, this backup. This backup is up to when to when? Up to 2/20/19. Let me write down timing. 2/20/19 from here to 2/22/33. So in this period, in this between, the object was deleted. The deleted information present in this log backup. This is final log backup.
Okay.
Did you get my point? Okay. So we will check, we will restore all these backups with other name. Final log backup, we restore with stop at timing. We mention with stop at. And we will mention this timing. So when it was deleted, 2/18, right?
2/21/18, yes.
2/21/18. So instead of 18, we can mention 17. So 1 second before, 1 millisecond before, at this time, we can recover the table. This is the procedure.
Okay.
Okay. So before doing this, with the help of log backup, we need to find out so whether the object was deleted or not. That information present in this log backup. This is the final log backup because so from this log backup to this log backup. So for example, this log backup took on 2/20. So after this around 2/21, it was deleted. Then 2/22, we have taken this log backup. That means whatever the transactions came here will come into this log backup. Correct? Did you understand my point?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So whatever the transactions, insert, updates, deletes happens will come into this backup because after 2/20, this is the latest log backup. So we will target this log backup. Okay. Let me check that log backup. I'm copying this. Okay. So let me bring that query here. This is the query. So you need not to remember this. You can find it in anywhere in the Google. So select this information from fn_dump_db log. This is the default thing, Microsoft document. So where operation is begin act, what is the job? Drop job. Drop job wherever happened, we are tracking. From where? From this log backup. Copy this log backup, paste it here. Now check this out. Okay, if I execute this statement, we will get information. Who dropped, when dropped, what dropped, everything. So it will take some time because we are querying database backup. Okay, see this. Operation is begin operation. So when did it happen? Begin time with nanoseconds, milliseconds. See. So we know up to 17 only. But actual time is what? 907. We have still some time frame. We need to understand this. Okay. Then, so it was deleted at this point, exact point. Okay. Who dropped? This person has dropped. This information we can find from the final log backup. Now we will target this one. Let's see what I'll do. So I am copying this one. Time already I copied, right? So let me copy transaction SID. And transaction ID also. Now I will begin my work. See how to do. Just a minute. So we all know these commands related to restoring database. So restore database. So I am using another, different name, not same name. So what is the full backup? Full backup, here it is. This is the full backup. Copy this one, paste it here. You need to check it, right? File list. So you need to check file list only and header only before restoring anything. So I'll do that. Restore file list only from this equal to, so this one. So we have two files in it. Let me mention DB100, right? Okay, I mentioned it. And DB100 log, both are mentioned. So copy this physical name, paste it here. So same location we are copying, but names we are changing. It was DB100. We need to make sure it was DB100 copy. And this one is log copy. Different database we are restoring. Full backup completed. Then differential backup, recent available differential backup. So this one is the recent available differential backup. Fine, completed. And available log backup. This one is the log backup. Up to here, everything is same. Fine. So let me execute first. So I'm executing this one. Full backup statement completed, differential backup completed, and log backup completed. Now database is under restoring state, DB100 copy. So carefully observe this tab. We are taking final log backup. This one is the final log backup. So after delete happened, right? This one. Final log backup. I'm restoring this log backup. Restore log. Database name from disk is equal to path with no recovery. I am mentioning stop at command. So from existing log backup, I am stopping at this timing, exact timing. This is the time, right? Let me copy this. So this is the format we need to follow. 2025, then 6, then 03. Time is 14, 21, 18. Instead of 907, I will give 906. Okay. Now let me execute this. I'm using stop at command, execute this, done, completed. Now I am bringing the database into online. Still it is in restoring state. So I am bringing this to online, done. Now refresh it, it came to online. Go and check whether the table has recovered or not. See, we have important table. Check the records, all 13 records whenever you deleted, right? So at the time there were 13 records,
Yes.
all record, yes, I mean 12 records, all 12 records were recovered. Okay, so we didn't touch the existing database. We created a new database, okay, with another name.
Yes.
So if you mention stop at mark, it will exactly stop at means exactly this time it will stop executing the commands. Instead of this, you can mention LSN number also. With the help of LSN number, you can use stop before mark. So the same command, if you see this with log backup, you can see LSN number also. Current LSN, this one, copy this. So we can use this LSN. So for each record, for each action, we will get one LSN. Either you do insert or update or delete or any action, you will get one LSN number. So what I am doing here is, so I used to delete. For delete, I got some LSN number. This is the LSN number. Okay. So I am using here, instead of delete, one step before it, stop before mark. Instead of this LSN number, before this LSN number, whatever it was there, stop it up to that mark. We are using that command. So we can use stop at also, we can use stop before mark also using this LSN number. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Once the table is created, so we can export this table to this database. We have multiple ways. For example, let me check it. So select star from, if you mention database name, DB100 copy, then DBO dot important table. So you will get information. So before this, you need to mention select star into table name, important table. This is the command to create a duplicate copy of a table. Okay, from so this is the statement. From this database to this database, we are creating, importing this table. This is the command. Okay, so now we are under DB100. Let me execute this. Done. Executed. Go here, refresh this and check. You have the table also, important table. So in this way, we can create a clone of existing table, backup of existing table. So otherwise we can create one more method. Method is import and export. For example, so right click here, task, import data. Let me try this. Next, data source. What is the data source? SQL Server only. So I am choosing driver for SQL Server. Server name. What is the server name? So if you don't know server name, just execute this statement, select attach server name. So you will get server name. Copy this, paste it here. This is the server name. Use Windows authentication. Click next. So destination server also SQL Server. Same server, same name, same Windows authentication. Click on next. Copy data from one or more tables. Okay. So there are two tables in it. Oh, database, I think I need to change. Just a minute. So this one is destination, right? No, come back. Here, data source, I need to choose the database. This one, this is my source database. This is my destination database. Now check it out. We have one table, right? So click on next. We need to delete the existing table. Already we have this table, right? Let me delete it. So with this method, we can import from one database to another database. Run immediately. Next, finish. So from one database to another database, we can transport table like this. Now refresh it. You will get the same table here also. Any doubts here?
No.
Any doubts so far? Surbiji?
No.
I'll explain this entire scenario in this method. Let me show you. See, this is the time frame. So this is our, let's assume this is our strategy. Daily we are taking differential backup. Every day we are taking 2 log backups. So somewhere around this time, someone has dropped this object. After that also, we continued our database. So we are taking differential backup as per our strategy. We are taking full backups as per our strategy. So somebody came at Tuesday and complained about that object was dropped. What we will do, what we can do. So first we need to take available recent full backup when it was deleted. So how can we find out when it was deleted? First step is go to schema changes history. If you go to schema changes history, so you can find out the rough time. Okay, then go to the log backup whenever it was deleted, right? For example, 221, it was deleted. After 221, what is the available log backup? Go to that log backup and check fnd dump dblog command. So with the help of this command, you can find exact milliseconds of the time. Okay, so from that time, this is the time. From that time, available full backup is this one. Available recent differential backup is this one. After that, log backup 11 is available log backup. So up to this point, we will restore normally. Then this log backup 12. Okay. So this is the log backup. Under this log backup, let's assume this is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock we have started at 2:15. 2 to 2:15. So this time starts from 2 o'clock. This time ends at 2:15. So somewhere in between 2:20, sorry, let's assume 2:10. So 2:10, something has happened. Here deleted. Delete. 2:10. So what we will do is this log backup, we don't restore everything. Actually, the internal process is it will restore everything first, then it will roll back. Roll back means, so this one re-executed all commands. So whatever the executed commands, right? So they will deleted automatically up to this point. Okay, so we will get data up to this point. So from this log backup, whenever it was deleted, just one step prior, we will recover. Is it clear?
Yes.
So this is called as point in time recovery. Point in time recovery. So when it is possible, there should be healthy log backup, and your database should be in full recovery model. So under full recovery model only, log backup, transaction log backup you can take. So in this scenario only, we can do point in time recovery. In special case, you can recover it in bulk logged recovery model also. But ideally, this is this is possible in full recovery model, and simple recovery model, you cannot do point in time recovery because transaction log backups are not available in simple recovery model. So what are the next steps? Restore all the log backups, available recent full backup, differential backup, last log backup. Then whatever the last log backup, final log backup is there. So then we will mention stop at command or stop before mark command. So by mentioning this command, we can recover up to exact point. See this. So in interview also you need to mention. So I'll use stop at command or stop before mark command. So instead of restoring entire log backup, it will restore up to exact specific time. Graphically also you can do the same. Let me show you how to do it. For example, databases, restore database, go to device, click here, add it. So what is the available full backup? For example, take all log backups, all files. So DB100 full backup. Only we have one full backup, this one. Then what is the available log backup? Check it here. Thursday one take, Thursday differential. Then Thursday log 9. Log 9, where is the log 9? Log 8 is here, log 9 is here. Okay. Then what is the next backup? Log 12. Where is log 12? This one. Copy this. Okay. So now let's see what I am doing. This is very easy when you do graphically. So we are renaming this database. Copy one. Okay. So we are changing the file names also. Copy one. Okay, fine. Now come here. So we need to mention timeline. What is the timeline? So up to which point you need to restore. For example, so when was it was deleted? Up to this time. 2/21/18, right? So go to here. Specific date and time. 2/21. So the deleted time was 18. We are choosing. So you cannot choose milliseconds here. So that is why I'm choosing 70. Okay. Now click on OK. Click on OK. Done. Go to here. Go to tables. See, you got this table. Graphically also you can do, and command wise also you can do point in time recovery. So the only answer you need to remember is final log backup. We will restore up to the exact point. Any doubts here? Any doubts, Surbhi?
No.
Okay. Now let's come to next topic. So file and file group restores. So we have multiple use cases of file and file group restores. Why should we use file and file group restores, and what is the scenario we will use this type of restores? Okay, so for example, large databases, if we have 2 TB, 3 TB, 10 TB databases, then instead of restoring everything at once, we can restore step by step, file group wise. So the same concept comes under piecemeal restore. We will see this scenario. Something happened, sometimes corruption happens, right? So in the last class, we discussed about when database crashed. So we restored point of failure. So in the same way, corruption happened in one specific file group. For example, your database has 5 file groups. Only one file group was corrupted. Why should we restore all file groups? So instead of that, we can restore only that part of file group. That is called as partial database backups also. So file group level, if you want to maintain, you can do read-only file groups, you can restore, and point-in-time recovery file group level also you can do. So with the help of file and file group restores, you will get, you can quickly recover the data. These are the advantages. So we will see piecemeal restore, then you will understand what I am talking about. This is the scenario. For example, there is an organization like DMart. So they are maintaining their database. Let's assume so on Sunday, very busy retail mart is going on very busy timings. So for example, they have a database name is sales database. Database name is sales DB. So under this database, they have primary file group. Primary file group is mandatory. You need not to do anything. Automatically, it will be created. If you want to go to any database and check the files and file groups, you can see primary file group. This is the primary file group. And if you want, you can create secondary file group also. Right now, I am choosing primary file group. Okay. So in primary file group, you have MDF file. This is MDF file. And I have file group 2, file group 2. So I have data file 2, D2. Then I have file group 3. File group 4, file group 5. Let's assume this is the sale database, sale data. This is HR data. This is marketing data. And this is finance data. Now, very busy evening, for example, 4 o'clock, otherwise 11 a.m. Database has crashed. Now there is a big queue line in the DMart like any institute, any retail mart. Okay. So customers are waiting for billing. Database is not available. Let's assume primary, this size is 10 GB. This size is 20 GB. And this size is 50 GB, 50 GB, 50 GB each. So what is the total size of database? Let me make 200 GB. Okay. What is the total size of database?
200.
200 GB. This database size is in GB. GB, it is very fine. What if it is in TB? For example, let's assume this is 100, this is 200, this is 500, 500, 700. Now see this. So this is 2 TB. So you cannot restore 2 TB databases within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It may take around 5 to 6 hours also. Your business will be impacted.
Yes.
So instead of restoring all the database, what I can do is I can restore what is important for running the transactions. Sale database is very important because sale is going on there. So I'll restore primary file group MDF and restore FG2. So what is FG2? Sale database, sale data file. That is. So for temporarily, I can restore this piece of database. This is not full database, a piece of database. Now I'll start running my transactions. So it may take around only 15 to 20 minutes. 10 minutes people can wait, but 15 hours people cannot wait. So within 15 minutes, first I'll restore these two. Then after day completed, everybody gone. So peacefully, I can restore this file group and this file group and this file group. This scenario is called as piecemeal restore. So we are restoring file group wise. Any doubts in this scenario?
No.
Okay, so let me simulate this scenario. Okay, so now I am creating a database here. Database name is hmark. Then I am inside that hmark database. So how many file groups are there? Only primary file group is there. So I am adding different file groups in it. Okay, so let me add HR file group. Done. Then in the HR file group, I am creating a data file. Okay, I need to change this path. So what is the default path for data files? Program files, Microsoft SQL Server, instance name, MS SQL data. This is the path. Copy this. So go to here, provide this path. Done. Let me create HR file. Okay. Now check this file groups. So I have created HR file group, additional file group. Under HR file group, I have HRD data file. If you want to see, go and check graphically. So I am just simulating the scenario. HMART is the database. Go to properties, go to files. So I have HRD data file under HR group. Fine. Let me create one more data file, that is sales file group 1. Sales file group 1 completed. Okay, I am creating one more file in it, that is sales current. And completed. Sales past also one more thing I am doing. Sales historical I am not required here. So let me create it. Fine. Then check the database one more time. You can see how many file groups are there and how many files are there inside it. See, we have HR file group, we have sales FG1, sales FG2, and log file. This is the database. Now I'll create some table in it. So primary file group, HR file group, FG1, FG2. So I am creating 4 tables. Done. So under inserting, I am taking full backup. So in each table, I am inserting one record. Done, completed. Then I am taking differential backup. then inserting some records. I'll show you why I am inserting records. So I'm just simulating the scenario. Okay. So here we have 4 file groups. How many file groups? 1, 2, 3, 4. In each file group, I created one table. So we have some data in all tables. This is one file group table. This is another file group table. This is another file group table. And this is another file group. Fine. So I'll restore specific part of database. That means only 1 or 2 file groups. Let's see how other tables can access or not. Okay, so I'm corrupting this database. How to corrupt? I need to bring it offline. So how can I bring it offline? Right click, go to task, make it take offline, or so we can use this command also. Failed, right click. Okay, I'll do like this graphically, take it offline. Drop all connections, click on OK. Still it is failed because it is running. The database is currently running. So I'll do like this. Let me choose master here. Task, take offline, drop all, click on OK. It is offline. Okay, it already went to offline. Fine. It is offline. Now I'll go to data file. So under data file, I'll remove any one data file. For example, otherwise I'll remove all the data files. What happens? Let's see this. So what is the database name? HMart, HMart MDF I am deleting. Continue. Deleted this. And HR, HRD, NDF. Okay, I'm deleting this. Sales, sales current, deleting. Sales historical, deleting it. So let's assume database is corrupted. Refresh it. Now bring it online. You cannot bring it online. Database is crashed. What you can do now? What is the first step we need to do? Database crash. What is the first thing you need to do in the database crash event? Take tail lag backup. Do we
Full
need to
backup
take tail
also
lag backup or not?
scenario you are
Pardon?
asking, na? Full backup also we need to take first, na?
No, once the database is crashed, you cannot take any backups.
Yeah.
What?
Tail backup. Tail backup.
Only tail lag backup it will allows.
Yeah.
So if you want to see what are the available backups, you have the command, right? So you
Yeah.
know the command. Let me check the command. So MSDB database. If you go to MSDB query MSDB database, this is the query. Come here. See this HMarked database. You have backups because your company is following database backup strategy. So every Sunday they are taking full backup. Every day they are taking differential backup. Every 15 minutes, they are taking log backups. You have backups already. Suddenly, the database has crashed. Now, what you need to do? The first step of recovering last minute transactions, you need to take tail lag backup. So, how to take tail lag backup? Backup database log. What is the database name? hmart to disk equal to the same path. hmart here, take tail lag backup with no underscore truncated. So you can take tail lag. Normal backup, it won't allows you. Try this, you'll get error. But tail lag backup, it will allow you. See, we took tail lag backup. Now go and check this backup history. So you have tail lag backup also. Just now we have taken right tail lag backup. Now our scenario is we need not to restore everything. Just restore primary. Primary is mandatory. Without primary, system database cannot bring back online. Then what is required? Sales current is required for now. So I'll restore only these two file groups now. After that, whenever time cooperates in the offline business hours, then I'll restore further file groups. This is the scenario. How to do that? Let me try. So first I'll copy all these backup files. Copy this. Okay, done. So full backup, differential backup, log backup, tail log backup, everything is good. Now go and check it. So restoring starts from here. Restore database name, primary file group. Okay. In normal scenarios, we will do like this. Just a minute. So what is the restore command? General restore command is this one, restore database name. Instead of, if you don't have file group, we use this type of command. So right now I am using file group restore, right? Piecemeal restore is one of the file group type. So I need to mention file groups here. Same command I'm showing here. So use master, restore database name, file group is primary from disk. So this is the backup, full backup available. Done. Then with no recovery, replace, because already the database is exist. You need to mention partial. If you don't mention partial, okay, so you cannot restore other backup files, other primary file groups next time. File groups, we are restoring only one file group here. If you want to restore another file group, you need to mention partial. Now let's check this. Done. Completed. So next, differential backup. Okay. So primary file group, I restored it, and sales file group also we need to restore, right? So from the same full backup, restore, I'll show you everything. File list only from disk equal to this command. Check this out. How many files are there? How many file groups are there? In this backup, how many file groups are there?
Four.
4 file groups are there. So we restored primary one. This one we restored. We need
Okay.
not to restore HR file group. We need not to restore file group 2 also. What do we need? We need only this one, sales current. So that is why I am restoring only this one. I am ignoring this one and this one. So this will be restored whenever time cooperates. So that is why I am restoring second file group also from the same backup. I am not changing the backup file, log full backup also. Same full backup. I have multiple file groups, but I am restoring only one file group. That is file group 1. Execute. Done. Completed. Now see this. Full backup restore completed with 2 file groups. Now I am restoring differential backup. So what is the available differential backup? This one. Go here. This is the differential backup. So I'm executing this one. So the database came online. No, it is restoring state. So I'm restoring it. Execute. Completed. Again, what is the log backup available? 2 log backups are available. Copy this log 1. Log 1 here. Then log 2 here. Log 2. The final tail log backup. This is the tail log backup. No recovery, no recovery, recovery. I'm executing log backups. Done. So now database came to online. Online, right? So how many file groups are there? All 4 are showing, but see the sizes.
Yes.
So there is no HR file group size is showing. Sales file group 2 is showing because we didn't recover the file groups now. If you want for the proof, you can check the tables. So select star from, let me choose this HMOT. Execute. Yes. Table 1 is coming because it is under primary file group. Table 2, let me check it. The query processor is unable to produce the plan. Table 2 because the file group not in online. See, so this table 2 present in HR file group. So that is why HR file group still we have not restored. That is why you cannot see the table. You cannot query the table. Now let's come to table 3. Table 3, you can see the data because it is existing sales FG1. Sales FG1 you restored here. See this sales FG1 restored. Go to table 4. You cannot get data because it is present in sales FG2 and you did not restore it. Anybody have any doubts here? So from the entire database, we are restoring only 2 file groups, this one and this one. So everything came back. Now my business completed. I am getting free time. So with the help, whenever I get free time, I can restore my pending file groups. This is how we restore it. Now check it. So how to restore pending file groups? Same database, HMart, database, copy this database full backup. This is for HR file group and this is for sales FG2 file group. Since you have mentioned partial, so we have mentioned partial here, right? That is why even though it is online, it is allowing us to restore additional backups. If we don't mention partial, it won't work in future. So mentioning partial is very important here. Okay, so now pending file groups, HR file group and sales FG2. Let me restore it. Just a minute. Done, completed. And something happened here. Maybe backup file is not correct. Now it will also restore. Done, this one also completed. Now come to differential backup and log backup. You need to restore the same. So differential as usual, log backups as usual, you need to restore. We already have those differential log backup commands. I'll reuse them. Okay, so same differential backup, done, completed. Same log backup, log 1, log 2. So we are restoring it second time because there might be transaction related to HR file group and sales FG2 also. That is why we are restoring. Done, completed with recovery. Now it came back online. Now go and check all tables. There should be 4 tables, right? Let me query all these 4 tables. So at that time, second table was not coming. Now let me check it. Second table is coming, right? You can open second table. Let me check fourth table. Fourth table also come. And go and check graphically file list. So you'll see all the file group sizes are here. So this is how we can do a part of database. We can recover a part of database immediately. So after whenever your convenient time, you can restore remaining file groups. Any doubts?
No.
So this is a database. Database is crashed immediately you will take tail log backup. Then there might be multiple file groups. Okay, so we will, instead of restoring entire database, we will restore primary file group. Primary is mandatory. Without primary, database won't come online because all the database related settings exist in primary. So along with primary, if you want, you can restore sales also. So later, whenever time supports, we will restore other file groups. This is the piecemeal restore. So today we covered point in time recovery and piecemeal restore. Then, so page recovery. Tomorrow we will discuss about page recovery and best practices on handling page recoveries. So main scenarios will be completed in the restores. Then let me stop the recording.